Good evening, guys. This is Racer once again, and it's been a while since we streamed this game. Actually, what happened was my laptop broke and it erased my save game, but it's all good. Yeah, all good now. Technically speaking, we're able to. Check that we're able to recover the game, and what we've done is we fast forward it to what we have right now. Say hi, Mamay. So yeah, we're looking for filter. Yeah, it's not a game for kids, so I think you need to sleep, Mamay. So while we're waiting for this, so what happened, just like what I've said, what happened was, yeah, something happened on my laptop, and unfortunately it removed the save game. So what I've done, fast forward tayo, with all the same selections, except on the poem, of course, since medyo random. It's randomized, so I can't really pick the same items, diba? Or same words, diba? But at least I've made it at least fast forward to the same story, at least on the second chapter, after our character Eraser Eye has parang shared his poem to the girls, no? And what we're doing right now is we're trying to share the stream. So if this is your first time on the stream, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and also comment what game you would like to see next. Right? So want a cupcake. Forward with the game. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. So I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. And entering the club room, the literature club room, the usual scene greets me. There she is, Sayori. Doon dapat meron dun choice. Would you like to go with me to get a snack or not? Dapat pwedeng you could say no or yes. Just checking this one out. But dapat pwede ron. Hello, Picky Gatita. Hello. To you. Yan. Check lang tayo ng laptop. So Sayori has no money to buy lunch. So just like your typical friend, if you have a friend or classmate that borrows money from you or at least shares your lunch. So yeah, Sayori is one of your typical classmates. Hmm? So Yuri and Sayori, no? Nakakalito. And it's quite confusing because the name is quite similar. Retribution. Yan. I think this is the part where we got cut off on the last stream. So we're gonna be continuing. What was that? What smacked her in the face? Cookie. Giant cookie. Wrapped in plastic. Maybe it's from Natsuki, no? It's in Natsuki. So don't you hate that when that happens when you're eating, you bite your tongue a little bit? So that's what happened to Natsuki. Natsu Sayori. And also, what's your favorite cookie? Huh? Oreo? Okay. Mine is chocolate chip. So Monica is not here. Where's Monica anyway? So she's practicing piano. Parang ito na ako sa parte na. Well, I guess we need to save if we don't want to lose our progress. So she learned piano. I myself is trying to learn guitar or playing guitar. So what music instrument do you usually use or play? Write it down on the comments, and make sure that you practice a lot. Put in the hours so that you can play music. Sayori already ate all her cookies. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Why? Why the closet? to the closet. Dito, I think there should be some kind of choice. No, dapat kasi for me, I think it's more like parang ano, one-way story, one-way storyline. Your choices doesn't really affect anything yet. I think we're still at the beginning of the game, pero walang nang ano no. Dapat you can choose which one, and then it will branch out from there. Okay, move. You can see my in the background. It's all wholesome pa rin naman. Once it gets something weird, I let her get out. So far, all the content of this game is wholesome. I don't know the exact story, or no spoilers, please. But it was recommended to me, so well, play it out until the end. While we're waiting, I'll be drinking coffee. Those who love Iron Man, I love you 3000. Continue with the story. So Sayori is more like your sunshiny friend, always happy all the time. Do you know someone who's like that? Crayons. In the Philippines, there's one brand of crayons that I think all of us has experienced. Crayola. Solid yun. Solid crayon. Moving on. Ito yung thing that I'm trying to check previously, Where did she bang her head dito? In that location. Where? Here? On a chair? Doorknob? Where? Sige, continue. Moving on. Where did she bang her head? Put it down in the comment. Huge red mark in the center of her forehead, Sanjan. Her bangs is covering it, so I can't see it. Cold drink. Okay, probably you get some beer, but this this is a school, so orange juice maybe. Nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. Union again, choices, people, choices. Apple juice, okay. So get apple juice, and then music. The music changed, my friends. So I changed to something a bit slower. Okay, so it's an apple juice. Not really a fan of apple juice, but is that really the container of apple juices? So, and it's not even cold. If it's cold, it's sweaty, diba? Nice and cold down. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. What are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. So she's matakaw. What do we call that? She eats a lot, drinks a lot. How hard did you hit your head? It stings. So that's a common first aid if you get bumps on your head, bruises, or probably you get a cold pack and put it on the spot where you're hurt now. Okay. And that's common for friends, no, lalo na if it's girl and boy, they develop feelings for each other. So in a way, it was my fault. Okay. Hmm. So there, no, we're seeing some kind of a romantic vibe between the main character and Sayori. So sudden change in the music. Well, anyway, we're able to find everything we need. Siyempre yun. Kailangan mag-change siya tapos mag-swipe yung the skirt will swing. Okay, fine, go. Good work. Poster, if I'm not mistaken, this is a poster wherein they want to create an event to read their poems in public. No? Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Si Monica yung ano natin kanina, no? Monica. They're pushing us to ano eh, Natsuki kasi kawawa si Natsuki. But, si Yuri na lang. Kasi Yuri seems like have a crush on our character. So push to Yuri tayo na. Yuri. Ganda yung sulat ni Yuri. The raccoon reminds me of Resident Evil, Raccoon City. Entirely different game, so let's go. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. Typical for animals, huh? Like cat, dog. If you feed them, they have a tendency to go back. So the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian condition. I slice of bread, and I feed myself again. Okay, next. Monica pa rin. Monica's so cute. Dapat you're showing my poem, no? Based on the words that I've created. Show me my poem. But at least I have an idea on the choices, diba? Or how you randomize the words that I've chosen and created them into poems. So, okay, move on. Save me. The colors they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Violent grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Take my time. Load na natin siya. Sabi niya load daw siya. Or conversation with the reader, no? Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. And when that happens, don't forget to save your game. Sige. Okay, go. Sabi niya, don't forget to save your game, no? Sige. You never know when you might change your mind. Okay. Tama. Keep that in mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you say 6 slots, no? Actually, dami, no? Dami, oh. Sige. Let's save it after every poem siguro. Huli ka, Natsuki. Natsuki. Not even Natsuki. I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Oh, grabe banat naman yun. Oh, boy pickup. this for? Bottles. So I guess this in relation to apple juice that we've given her. Okay, so let's start. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingling, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. Kind of reminds me of Inside Out, where they keep memories in circle-like containers. But for Natsuki, she keeps it in bottles. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret, hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Almost kind of creepy because if you think about it, hi Chrysalie. Hello Chrysalie Zari. Hello Polska. Hello, and if you're watching this, make sure that you remember that this is more like a what do you call this? More like a game for 13 years old and above, no? So it's okay pa naman. No worries about it because right now it's still wholesome. And I'll make sure that I'll warn you if ever there's something that's strange about it, creepy or something, no? But no worries about it. I'll remind you or show you at least if you would need to avoid that. Okay, so let's go back. It's creepy because what she's saying is her joy. She's giving up all her joy to show to her friends, and then at the end of the day, wala na siyang, there's nothing left for her. And sometimes we as people do that. Diba? We always share our happiness to others, and sometimes there's nothing left for us. So in order for others to be happy, we should be happy ourselves. It should start with us. Same with relationships. Medyo malalim na. Let's go. Move forward tayo. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud about it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Medyo dark, no? It's kind of dark if you think about it. All those things that they're saying, but okay. Even else, we understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. That's really true. You've got to really passionate about it. So I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayers always had that habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it off no more than a week later. Typical of us, diba? We pick up a hobby and then we drop it off a week later. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, last but not the least, Natsuki from Fairy Tail. Hindi ba? Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Tingnan nga natin yung poem nito. Yung poem nito, may eagle is flying ba yun? Well, then keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Do you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. Her poem. Oh? Huh. Longer than the previous ones again. Natsuki's poem, Natsuki. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. 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 That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. Gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Like story yung sa kanya. No? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course, about how everyone thinks mine. Teka lang. Just turn this one on. Okay. Unusual hobby of first. Okay. Performing, no? Performing on an event. This is the same with art or talent or whatever passion that you have. Even if you're shy, don't we all agree that at some point you dreamt of showing it off to the world, diba? Of dreaming of at least somebody or someone watching you perform or show off your talent or your passion, your drawing or whatnot, diba? It's an innate feeling that you should express yourself, diba? And art is really a good way to really express yourself. So I guess typical to na they're afraid of doing it in front of public. Sino nga ba naman sila? Diba? Baka they're afraid of hecklers more than the performance itself. Moving on. way they fly. Wait, sabi niya, save daw natin. Save natin doon. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. That's why she's a president. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. What was the poem? I thought, diba? Kasi yung poem niya. For a Doki Doki literature club, yung poem nakahide. I was just hoping to set a good example. Ready to go next, Sayori? Okay. Sabi ni Yuri, siya daw next. This poem is called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Parang ano, Sharingan. Yuri's voice shakes as he starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Kasi yung mga poem dapat blood ba to? Different from her uniform. My metal. Ako na muna. Okay, anong poem? Practice doesn't really make perfect, but practice makes better. No. Jump. Talaga yung skirt niya nag-flow eh. Ibang music. You're asked to walk home with you. Yes. 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 Yuri. I should have saved. I should have saved. History. Where am I history? Ah. Mali, mali. I need to remind myself. Save. Sabi niya rito, save. Yes. Valentine. Romance. Bouncy. Chocolate. Sweet. Imagination. Ano yun? Doki Doki. Pag Doki Doki lumabas, Doki Doki pipiliin natin. Passion. Firefly sana. Actually, secretive. Play. Music. Extraordinary. Fun. Nightgown. Big sensation place. Pleasure. Vivacious. Yan natin bahala sa buhay. Festivals has a lot of that, no? A lot of games, a lot of foods, a lot of events. I kind of miss school because of festivals. Squid, I love squid. Fried squid, adobong puset. Love it. Calamares. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. I don't know. I didn't get it. I need to Google it. Monica. Japanese. Japanese. Monica, Japanese squid. And if you Google and translate, you see the squid translate to the character Ika. Therefore, you have Ika for squid as Natsuki tries to play out. Monica and squid. Mon, Ika. Okay. Ika daw is squid in Japanese. Impossible spoiler, I don't know. Pero sa ano yun? Sige na, bahala ka. Natsuki. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Okay, fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me, where is Sayori anyway? Nagtampo na si Sayori. Sorry, bahala ka. This is my playtime. This is my choice. Bahala sa buhay mo. Looking down at nothing. Walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. You're spacing out again. What's up? Have you noticed anything with Sayori? Anything up with her? Ano ba nangyari? She's a little bit downcast because I chose Yuri. Sorry. Yeah, maybe there's something on her mind. Alam mo naman ang girls, you can't really know if you don't ask them, diba? And if you ask them, they don't really tell. So, ano na? And I'm surprised I'm not the one asking her. Okay. You certainly know her a lot better than I do, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. Syempre. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. Important to me too. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She wanted to be left alone. Okay, I'm sure. Maybe she decided have a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on your mind is you. Yes, of course. Me. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Sorry. These are your choices. If you choose one over the other, syempre magtatampo. So, wala tayong magagawa dyan. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. No way. Sayori is always like that. She's bubbly, she's fun. She's always been full of sunshine. And it's not any different now than it has always been. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Dapat sinave ko yun eh. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, sharing a pose na naman. Smiles at me. I wonder if she was talking about Sayori. Okay. Who should I show my poem to first? This is critical kasi the story is forcing me to give it to Sayori kasi malungkot siya eh. Ano eh. Save muna tayo. The story is forcing me to give it to Sayori. Okay. Dahil malungkot ka. You go first. Diba? Don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? This is jealous. She's jealous. Probably Natsuki. What Natsuki? Hindi kasi Natsuki si Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. We're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? Miss Cloud. Okay, well, okay. Of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you. Sayori, is there something wrong? Nothing now. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Where's your poem? Asan yung poem? Wala siyang poem. Yuri tayo. Basta si Yuri. Serial personal way. Hi. I'll a gene break. This game gets me all shaky. No spoilers, please. This is my first time playing this, so I don't know what are the consequences of my choices. So let's leave it at that. How unlikable of Yuri. What's your poem? It's the beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles, especially in the beach, diba? It is really a popular thing to do in the beach. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by these foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. Okay, beach. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, ano nangyari? It was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went to the request, but I suppose not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, huli ka. Natsuki. Ikaw sa mga pinakaling. Have you thought about what you would like to submit to the festival? Well, it's a lot cuter than I expected. Pinaglalagay ka ng cute. Okay. By Shel Silverstein. No. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Till one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But the hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Bumalik siya sa air na. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that keep life moving. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I write about. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it was almost paradoxical. But if you had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Yeah. I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? If it's aren't two-dimensional, I think you'd know that better than anyone. I mean, one-dimensional. I know that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want more and to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Great. Uh, Somehow like finding people who has the same interests as you. Magdi-discuss kayo over and over, diba? More often than not, you'll discuss things that you like, diba? And instead of focusing on parang shallow things, you could focus on deeper meanings. Pwede ko mag-isip na uwi na ako. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought that had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. And remember, The reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Mm, nice message. Fresh phrase. Signating here is coming from Shadow in Cemetery. Oh, okay, Natsuki cupcakes. Here we go. I love cupcakes. Hurricane. Distribute the flyers. Useless. Oh, come on. Very good. Banners and decoration. Ito na. Good luck. Save it first now. Sige. It's up to you. Ayan na lang tayo. Save muna tayo mga chong. Hmm. Grabe naman to. Pinahirapan tayo, chong. So, I think isipin muna natin mga chong kasi 124 na. We'll do it on our next stream. Pause muna tayo rito. Pag-isipan muna natin kung kanino ba tayo pumili. Natsuki ba? Yuri? Monica o Sayori? Sayori, ito tatlo pa yung dato. Ano ito? Gusto mo dyan? Pero wala ka no choice, no? Pero at this point, we'll leave it at that, and then we'll try it again next time, mga Lodi. And this is Razor signing out muna tayo. And I guess we'll have a Doki Doki Literature Club live stream part 3. Tayo yan, 3. Next time. And always remember to level up your play style. Like, comment, subscribe to our channel. And marami tayong games na nilalaro para sa inyo lahat. See you next time. This is Razor signing out muna tayo. Pause muna tayo dito kung sino pipili natin sa 4.